Howdy, Facebook peeps. Now, I hope you like that intro. Just figured I'd show you what it's like as we, come into the ranch. It's one of my friend Jamie's favorite parts of this place. It's absolutely gorgeous. I know last week I was supposed to be showing you a little film. We were down in Branson and it rained all weekend, so didn't really think it was going to be fun sharing GoPro footage and tons of B-roll of just rain coming down. So we passed on that. But I've been working on some projects, and I'm going to kind of show you my setup here as I pack up. I'm actually heading out today, so we are going to, we meaning me, heading to Springfield for the next leg of the trip. Be down there for so many days. Lots to see and do there. I got a taste of that a couple weeks ago. I'm going to take you with on that as well. But right now, let me show you what I did with the truck here. And if it's a little shaky, forgive me. Just got this new rig, and it's different, so I need to get used to it. But here, let's check this out. So you remember the truck here. So what we got is a new tonneau cover. So I installed this. Had one similar on the old truck, but it rested above the lip. And I wanted something flush that was easier to lift up, and here's why. Now if you look, you'll see these cables here. So this allows me to just unsnap and flip up. No effort, no reaching under, none of that. And then I can get all my cargo nice and neat in here. I can get at everything, whether I lift it up or not, but I could slide everything out. You figure there's a spare propane tank, tools, cooler, there's a barbecue in there, I got a folding table, tons of chairs. So this is ready. All right, so now for the rig, the challenge we had here, as you see off to the side, so that's where the power comes from. That was perfect. Water coming from a well right behind the rig. The issue, and I'm going to carry it over here, is behind this building is where the sewer trap is. So, that being said, fairly often you have to come back, hook up with the truck, and then come back around. It's still like killer location because you're in the country, you're semi-boondocking, you're not. I mean, you have partial hookups, I guess. But that is kind of a problem with the rig. But the biggest issue I faced out here was internet access. And anybody from the Montreal, Lynn Creek, Camdenton area kind of understand the struggles, especially in this area. They did put in a tower here for some line-to-sight connection, but it hasn't been activated. So for me at this point, because I do have a day job, it's better if I start heading into areas where I'm going to have better reception, because it's pretty brutal. Like today, for example, knowing that I was going to leave, there wasn't much I could do. But when I went to leave, when I went to try and wrap up my day at work, the internet connection got really slow. So it affects my ability to get into meetings and just overall lag. So just opening up documents and everything. So, I ended up having to work later than I wanted to. I'm actually should have already left. Let's put it that way. So that being said, I'm gonna pack up the rig and then I'll see you on the road. Well, it's hot and it's humid as hell. It's about 37, 38%. It's time to get the hell out of here. Let's do this. Howdy folks. So currently I'm at camp here in Springfield, and there's a few things I definitely want to check out, and I'm going to go ahead and do one today. I'm going to take you along with. We're going to go check out the second largest Bass Pro shop in the world. Okay, folks, welcome to the second largest Bass Pro shop in the world. And don't be disappointed because we will be at the first largest here this summer. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it now. So, a couple things I want to say as we're walking around. We're going to do just a quick walkthrough. This location was built in 1981, and it has, next to the Memphis location, some of the largest fish tanks that you'll find ever in a fish store, outdoor store, whatever you want to call it. If you're into fishing, outdoors, camping, hunting, Bass Pro's a thing. If you're watching this, you already know that, but it's incredible. Now this tank here is my favorite. I'm not sure if these two are connected, but they're right next to each other. But as you can see here, there's an underground viewing area in 3 days a week. And I believe it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday around 3 p.m. I could be wrong. But what they do is they feed the fish, and it's quite frankly a feeding frenzy. So I could totally see that just as a fisherman of all these years. So we're back up going in the escalator here. This is the Wonders of Wildlife National Museum and Aquarium. So we're not going to quite do that portion of it. $55 for an adult is a little steep for my budget as a YouTuber. And this is a good time. Hey, listen, if you want me to do stuff like that, hit me up on Patreon, patreon.com/Country Road Entertainment. That's how I can afford to do these types of things. So without your support, I'm kind of limited. But there is a free museum here. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough. My understanding, it's not very big. This museum is mostly focused on the Ozarks area. And if you've been to any state has its popular spots. The Ozarks is a big thing here in Missouri. And tracker boats are huge in Missouri as well. They even have their own water tower. And honestly and truthfully, the bass tracker boat it's on my list of things that I would love to buy in my lifetime, but currently with my lifestyle, traveling on the road and walking through here, I just don't know where I would put it. Unless y'all can figure out a legal way to tow a 12-foot boat behind a 34-foot RV and make it safe, then we could talk. Now this section I really particularly love. It's a salute to our troops. Here we have a flag to every one of the branches of the military. Gonna pan back here for another shot of him. But if you walk through here, hi. Hello. You will see so much patriotism. And right here, this is my favorite piece in the whole museum. All these killer photos, but I really, 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 really like this painting. Now, I know that was kind of a quick walkthrough of the museum there, but I don't want to show you everything all at once. I'm here to show you how cool it is, so you have to come out to it. So, let's go and start heading back. It's a little tweaked. And I got editing to do. One more thing before I completely close out. It's warm. I have not looked up what the humidity is right now, but I know I mentioned when I was on my way here that it was pushing 37%. I think it was 37% when I left Montreal. And here in Springfield, man, is it really cooler than Arizona? I don't know. All right, folks, I'm out. Love y'all. Thanks for your support. We'll see you next time.